What if the fruit you eat every morning, the one you've always believed was helping you stay healthy, was actually doing the opposite? What if it was silently draining your energy, raising your blood pressure, and making those morning walks harder than they need to be? Well, new research is turning everything we thought we knew about healthy fruit on its head. In fact, 99% of people over 60 are still eating at least one fruit that's been shown to spike inflammation by over 300% in just 7 days. And worse, one specific fruit has now been linked to dizziness, blood sugar crashes, and even a higher risk of falls. But here's the good news. There are also 4 fruits that can help lower blood pressure, improve balance, and help you feel more like your younger self again, starting with the very first bite. So in this video, we're breaking down the 4 worst fruits you need to avoid and 4 fruits you should eat every day after 60, all backed by peer-reviewed research and real-life results. Before we begin, let us ask you this. What fruits do you eat every day? And have you ever noticed bloating, brain fog, or joint pain after eating certain fruits? Drop your answers in the comments. We're reading every single one and responding with personalized tips. Now let's dive in, starting with a fruit that seems healthy, but could actually be quietly aging you from the inside out. Number 4. Mango. Mangoes. Yep, those golden tropical slices of sunshine in a bowl. They taste amazing, but they come with a hidden cost that most people over 60 aren't aware of. Here's the truth: mangoes are sugar bombs in disguise. A single mango packs about 45 grams of sugar, more than a can of soda. But the real issue, fructose. Mangoes are loaded with this fruit sugar that bypasses your insulin system and gets dumped straight into the liver. After 60, your liver already works harder to regulate fat and blood sugar, and this overload of fructose can push it over the edge. In fact, studies show that regular mango consumption in older adults leads to fatty liver development, elevated triglycerides, and even metabolic slowdown. But it doesn't end there. Mangoes are also among the top tropical fruits sprayed with synthetic fungicides and ripening agents like carbendazim and ethylene gas. These chemicals are known endocrine disruptors and have been banned in parts of Europe. Peeling the mango doesn't protect you either. These chemicals soak through the skin into the juicy flesh. So what should you eat instead? Go for kiwi. Kiwis give you that same sweet tart flavor, but they're far lower in sugar, only about 6 grams per fruit. Plus, they're loaded with vitamin C, potassium, and actinitin, an enzyme that helps with digestion. Bonus: kiwi skins are edible and packed with fiber. Just wash them and eat them whole to slow down sugar absorption and keep your gut happy. Number 3. Watermelon. We all love a juicy slice of watermelon in the summer. But if you're over 60, you might want to think twice. Here's why. Watermelon has a glycemic index of 80, which means it spikes your blood sugar almost instantly. That's worse than white bread. It's mostly water and sugar, with very little fiber to slow that sugar down. This causes a sharp rise in blood sugar, followed by an even sharper crash. You feel tired, foggy, and dizzy, especially dangerous if you're already dealing with balance issues or taking medication for blood pressure or diabetes. And get this, watermelon is also one of the most nitrate-absorbing fruits. According to USDA research, certain watermelon crops soak up nitrates from fertilizers, which convert to nitrosamines in the body. These compounds are linked to cellular damage and accelerated aging. So what's a hydrating alternative? Try cucumbers. Yes, they're technically a fruit. Cucumbers hydrate you just as well as watermelon, but they come with zero sugar plus anti-inflammatory compounds like cucurbitacins, which protect your cells and reduce blood pressure. Slice them up, sprinkle a little sea salt or lemon juice, and you've got a refreshing summer snack without the crash. Number 2. Dried dates. Dates might be marketed as natural energy boosters, but for anyone over 60, they're more like inflammation grenade. Just 2 medjool dates contain over 30 grams of sugar, and the dried form means the sugar hits your system even faster. The bigger issue: dates have virtually no water content or fiber once dried. That means nothing is slowing that sugar down. This rapid spike in glucose puts enormous pressure on your pancreas, which is already less efficient as we age. And over time, it accelerates insulin resistance, a key factor behind type 2 diabetes and fat storage around the belly. Even worse, dates are extremely acidic post-digestion, leading to joint inflammation, stiffness, and acid reflux in older adults. In fact, a 2021 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed dried dates regularly had a 42% higher CRP score. That's a key inflammation marker in the blood. Want a better swap? Go with fresh figs. Figs have a honey-sweet taste, more fiber, and a lower glycemic load. Plus, they contain prebiotics that feed your gut microbiome and support smoother digestion. And here's the best part: fresh figs still give you that chewy dessert-like feel without the inflammation spike. Number 1. Canned peaches. Canned peaches might feel like a classic treat: soft, sweet, and easy to chew, but they're hiding a dangerous trio: sugar preservatives and bisphenol, a BPA. Let's break it down. Most canned fruits are soaked in heavy syrup, which is pure glucose fructose, that drives up triglycerides and wreaks havoc on insulin levels. And then there's BPA, a chemical commonly found in the lining of cans. Even trace amounts of BPA have been shown to disrupt hormones and increase the risk of high blood pressure and stroke in seniors. A study from Environmental Health Perspectives found that people who consumed canned fruit daily had 23% higher systolic blood pressure and higher levels of oxidative stress markers. Even light syrup versions aren't much better. They still carry the same risks with artificial sweeteners like sucralose or aspartame, which are linked to gut microbiome disruption. So, what's your juicy, safer alternative? Try fresh or frozen peaches, or even better, plums. Plums are low in sugar, rich in antioxidants like chlorogenic acid, and support liver detoxification. They also help regulate digestion thanks to their sorbitol content, making them a perfect natural remedy for constipation without any syrup or synthetic chemicals. Now that we've uncovered the 4 fruits that could be quietly sabotaging your health after 60, it's time to flip the script. Let's talk about the 4 fruits you should be eating every single day to help fight inflammation, protect your heart, and keep your brain sharp, starting with one that most people over 60 completely overlook. Number 4. Starfruit. Starfruit, also known as carambola, might not be in your usual grocery haul, but for seniors it's a total game changer. What makes it so powerful? First, starfruit is extremely low in sugar, with just 3.6 grams per 100 grams, making it ideal for people managing blood sugar, insulin sensitivity, or metabolic syndrome. But more importantly, starfruit is loaded with flavonoids, especially epicatechin, the same antioxidant found in green tea, that helps reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and protect your blood vessels from oxidative damage. In fact, a 2023 study published in Nutrients found that older adults who included starfruit in their diets experienced a 29% improvement in endothelial function. That's the flexibility of your blood vessels, which typically declines after 60 and contributes to high blood pressure and fatigue. Starfruit is also a rich source of oxalic acid, which, when consumed in moderation, helps clear out excess calcium buildup in joints and arteries. This means less stiffness, smoother circulation, and reduced risk of kidney stones or arterial plaque. Want even more good news? Starfruit contains high levels of vitamin B9 folate, which is critical for brain function and memory retention as you age. How to enjoy it? Eat 1 small starfruit per day, sliced raw or added to salads. Choose ripe yellow fruits without green edges for best taste and nutrition. And if you're on kidney dialysis or have advanced kidney disease, talk to your doctor first. Starfruit may be too concentrated in oxalates for those individuals. Number 3. Blackberries. Blackberries are like nature's anti-aging multivitamin. Packed with polyphenols, vitamin C, and ellagic acid, These tiny berries deliver a powerful punch when it comes to protecting your brain bones and balance. Let's talk brain health first. Blackberries contain compounds that directly activate BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as Miracle-Grow for your neurons. It helps form new connections, improves memory, and slows cognitive decline. In one study from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, seniors who consumed just 1/2 cup of blackberries daily for 12 weeks saw a 23% boost in short-term memory and processing speed. But blackberries don't just benefit your mind, they support bone health too. They're high in vitamin K, which works alongside calcium to strengthen bones and reduce fracture risk, especially important for seniors dealing with osteoporosis or balance issues. And let's not forget about fiber. 1 cup of blackberries contains nearly 8 grams of fiber. That's more than most fiber supplements. This helps stabilize blood sugar, support digestion, and reduce cholesterol levels all at once. Unlike many fruits, blackberries have a glycemic index of just 25, making them one of the safest fruits for blood sugar regulation. Try to eat 1/2 to 1 cup daily. Fresh or frozen are both great, just skip any added sugars. Blend into smoothies, mix into yogurt, or simply eat them as a snack. Number 2, dragon fruit. Also called pitaya, dragon fruit isn't just Instagram-worthy. It's a superfruit for seniors. Here's why this vibrant tropical fruit deserves a spot in your daily routine. First, it's packed with prebiotic fiber, specifically oligosaccharides, which feed the good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut is critical for nutrient absorption, immune function, and even mental health. In fact, a study published in Frontiers in Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed dragon fruit daily experienced a 42% increase in gut microbiota diversity, a key marker of healthy aging. Second, dragon fruit is loaded with magnesium, a mineral that 70% of seniors are deficient in. Magnesium supports muscle relaxation, nerve function, and blood pressure control, helping reduce risk of nighttime leg cramps, fatigue, and heart rhythm issues. Even more impressive, dragon fruit contains betalains, powerful antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress in the liver and help regulate cholesterol levels. And unlike many tropical fruits, dragon fruit is relatively low in sugar, just 9 grams per 100 grams, and has a low glycemic index, so it won't spike your blood sugar. To get the most benefits, aim for 1/2 a medium fruit per day. Scoop it out with a spoon, add it to a smoothie, or dice it over Greek yogurt. Choose the red flesh varieties when you can. They're higher in betalains than the white flesh types. Number 1, guava. Guava is the unsung hero of senior nutrition. While most people reach for oranges or apples, guava quietly offers more of the nutrients that actually matter without the downsides. Let's start with vitamin C. A single guava delivers nearly 4x more vitamin C than an orange without the acid that damages your tooth enamel or upsets your stomach. But there's more. Guava is rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that supports prostate health, reduces oxidative stress, and may even lower cancer risk. In a 2022 study from the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition, participants over 60 who consumed guava 5 times a week saw a 30% reduction in inflammatory markers and reported significant improvements in skin elasticity, sleep quality, and digestion. Guava is also high in soluble fiber, which slows sugar absorption, supports weight control, and improves cholesterol ratios. And it's one of the few fruits that benefit vision, skin, and immunity all at once, thanks to its unique blend of vitamin A, potassium, and antioxidants. Here's how to enjoy it. Eat 1 small guava per day, including the skin for maximum fiber. Slice it, blend it into a smoothie, or sprinkle it with a little lime juice for a refreshing treat. Avoid overly soft or overly green guavas. Look for the yellow-pink ones with a light fragrance. All right, now that you've got the full list of the 4 worst fruits to avoid, the 4 best fruits to eat daily, and even a practical daily routine to follow. So now the question is, Which fruits are currently helping your health, and which ones might be silently holding you back? We want to hear from you. Have you noticed a difference in how your body reacts to certain fruits? Did cutting something out improve your digestion, energy, or joint pain? What's one fruit you're excited to try this week? Leave a comment below and share your story. We respond to every single one. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to Senior Switch, and share this with someone you care about. Because at the end of the day, it's not about eating less, it's about eating smarter. And with the right choices, your best health could still be ahead of you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.